Every morning, the sun rises not just to paint the sky with light, but to awaken you to the profound truth you have long sought. You are the God you've been searching for. This awakening is not a distant revelation reserved for saints or sages, but a living, breathing reality waiting within the quiet chambers of your own consciousness. The wise man knows that the divine is not something to be found outside, but something to be realized within a radiant power woven into the very fabric of your being. Let yourself become better by embracing this truth. You are the creator of your world, the master sculptor of your life's unfolding. Every thought you entertain, every feeling you nurture, shapes the clay of your reality. The divine spark within you is the engine of creation, fueled by imagination and belief, manifesting the worlds you dream into existence. To awaken is to claim this power fully, with humility and fierce resolve. Never tell people what you do. Instead, live so deeply aligned with your inner divinity that your life itself becomes a testament to your sacred nature. Words are shadows compared to the luminous truth revealed through your actions, your presence, your calm mastery. The wise man's power is silent but undeniable, a quiet force that moves mountains without fanfare. You can create anything you want because your consciousness is the fertile soil from which all things grow. Imagination is your divine architect, belief the builder's tool. When you awaken, you dwell vividly in the end of your fulfilled desire, feeling it as already true. This sacred embodiment is the language through which the universe responds, weaving your inner reality into the tapestry of the external world. Be grateful for what you have, and you will have more. Gratitude is the sacred currency of the awakened soul. It transforms scarcity into abundance, lack into plenitude, fear into faith. The wise man's heart overflows with thanks, recognizing every blessing as a thread in the infinite weave of creation. All knowledge simply means self-knowledge. The inward journey is the path to awakening. The wise man looks deeply within, shedding illusions and embracing his true self with compassionate clarity. In this revelation lies freedom, the freedom to create consciously, to live intentionally, and to manifest joy beyond measure. Your thoughts and emotions are the divine instruments of your creation. Guard them with sacred care. The wise man curates his inner world with precision, choosing only those thoughts and feelings that uplift and empower. This conscious stewardship transforms the mind from a battlefield into a sanctuary of peace and power. Quiet strength is the hallmark of the awakened God within. It is the still center amid life's storms, the calm that commands attention without noise. The wise man embodies this strength, balancing passion with patience, intensity with grace. Failure and success are the sacred teachers along the path of awakening. Neither defines you, both refine you. The wise man learns deeply from failure's lessons and celebrates success's milestones with humble gratitude, moving steadily toward the full realization of his divine nature. The people you allow into your life shape your creative field profoundly. Surround yourself with those who honor your awakening, who challenge your growth, and who support your vision. Release energies that cloud your clarity or diminish your light. The wise man cultivates relationships that nourish and elevate his soul's journey. Imagination and belief blaze as twin fires within your being. The wise man kindles these flames daily, immersing himself in the vivid reality of his highest aspirations. This sacred practice transforms dreams into lived experience, bending the unseen toward form and substance. Wake up now. Recognize that you are the God you have been seeking, the source, the creator, the sovereign of your destiny. This is no mere metaphor, but a living truth etched into the essence of your soul. The universe reflects your awakening, responding to the clarity and power of your consciousness with boundless abundance. Every day is a new life, a divine opportunity to embody your highest self, to create with wisdom and love, and to live fully awake in the radiant light of your own godhood. To awaken as the God you have been searching for is to step beyond the veil of illusion that has clouded your vision. It is to recognize that all the power you seek, the abundance, the love, the peace, not something distant or separate, but resides in the very core of your being. The wise man understands that the universe is a mirror, reflecting back the radiance and limitations he holds within. To change the reflection, he changes the source. Imagine your consciousness as an infinite ocean, vast and deep. On the surface, waves of doubt, fear, and confusion may toss you about, but beneath lies an unshakable calm, a reservoir of divine power waiting to be tapped. The wise man learns to dive beneath the surface, to anchor himself in this stillness where true creation takes place. Let yourself become better by surrendering to this inner divinity. Improvement is not about fixing what is broken, but unveiling what has always been whole. The wise man sees his flaws not as curses, but as shadows cast by light, yet to be fully revealed. He embraces them with compassion, knowing that self-acceptance is the key that unlocks transformation. Never tell people what you do. Instead, embody your divinity so fully that your life is a living testament to your awakening. Actions infused with purpose, presence, and authenticity speak louder than any words. The wise man's power is a silent force, felt deeply but seldom boasted of, commanding respect through the sheer magnitude of his being. You can create anything you want because you are the source of all creation. Imagination is your sacred tool, belief the energy that fuels it. When you awaken, you live in the end, feeling the reality of your desires as if already fulfilled. This practice rewires your consciousness, bending reality toward the shape of your deepest visions. Be grateful for what you have, for gratitude is the divine frequency that aligns you with abundance. The wise man cultivates this gratitude as a daily ritual, knowing it opens the floodgates for blessings to flow. Gratitude transforms your perception, allowing you to see the richness that has always surrounded you. All knowledge is self-knowledge. The inward journey reveals the patterns, beliefs, and illusions that have shaped your experience. The wise man undertakes this exploration with fearless honesty, illuminating the darkness within and embracing his whole self. Through this deep understanding, he attains masterized power to consciously craft a life of meaning and joy. Your thoughts and emotions are the divine architects of your reality. Guard them with sacred care. The wise man curates his inner world meticulously, choosing only those thoughts and feelings that elevate and empower. This stewardship turns the mind from a chaotic battlefield into a harmonious sanctuary. Quiet strength is the hallmark of the awakened God. It is the calm center within the storm, the unwavering presence that sustains you through trials and triumphs. The wise man embodies this strength, balancing passion with patience, intensity with grace. Failure and success are the sacred teachers on this path. Neither defines you. Both refine you. The wise man learns deeply from failure's lessons and celebrates success's milestones with humble gratitude, progressing steadily toward full realization. The company you keep profoundly shapes your awakening. Surround yourself with those who honor your growth, challenge your limits, and inspire your highest self. Release influences that cloud your clarity or diminish your light. The wise man cultivates relationships that nurture and elevate his journey. Imagination and belief burn like twin fires within your heart. The wise man kindles these flames daily, immersing himself in the vivid experience of his realized desires. This sacred practice manifests dreams into reality, bending the unseen toward form. Wake up now. You are the God you have been searching for, the source. the Creator, the sovereign of your destiny. The universe responds to your awakening with infinite love and abundance. The awakening to your own divinity is the most profound revolution you will ever experience. It is the shedding of old skins, the doubts, the fears, the stories of limitation that have bound you to a lesser version of yourself. The wise man knows that true freedom comes not from changing the world outside, but from transforming the universe within. To awaken is to claim this truth with unwavering certainty. Picture the mind as a radiant sun, its light capable of illuminating the darkest shadows. Yet, when obscured by clouds of unconscious thought and emotion, its brilliance is dimmed. The wise man clears these clouds through awareness and intention, allowing his inner light to shine unfiltered, revealing the path of creation laid before him. Let yourself become better by embracing the sacred responsibility of creation. You are not a passive observer, but an active participant in the unfolding of reality. Each thought is a choice, each feeling a signal to the universe. The wise man chooses with care, knowing that mastery over the mind is mastery over life itself. Never tell people what you do. Instead, let the harmony between your inner world and outer actions reveal the depth of your awakening. Words are fleeting. Presence is eternal. The wise man's quiet power emanates from the alignment of thought, feeling, and deed, inspiring without effort. You can create anything you want because the power of creation lies within your consciousness. Imagination is the sacred forge. Belief, the energy that sustains it. By living in the end, feeling the reality of your fulfilled desires, you activate the divine law that shapes the seen from the unseen. Be grateful for what you have, for gratitude is the sacred magnet that attracts abundance. The wise man's heart overflows with thanks, recognizing that all blessings, big and small, are threads in the divine tapestry of life. All knowledge simply means self-knowledge. The inward journey reveals the infinite wells of wisdom, power, and love within you. The wise man walks this path with courage and humility, uncovering the divine essence that has always been his true nature. Your thoughts and emotions are the architects of your reality. Guard them with vigilance. The wise man curates his mental and emotional landscape with precision, allowing only those energies that uplift and empower to flourish. Quiet strength is the hallmark of awakening. It is the calm at the center of the storm, the steady pulse beneath the flame of transformation. The wise man embodies this strength, balancing passion with peace, intensity with compassion. Failure and success are the sacred guides on the path of becoming. Neither defines the wise man. Both teach him. He learns from failure's lessons and celebrates success's gifts, moving forward with grace and resolve. The people you allow into your life shape your journey. Surround yourself with those who honor your truth, challenge your growth, and inspire your highest self. Release those who cloud your clarity or diminish your light. The wise man cultivates relationships that nurture and accelerate his awakening. Imagination and belief burn as twin fires within your soul. The wise man kindles these flames daily, immersing himself in the vivid reality of his desires fulfilled. This sacred practice bends the unseen toward form, transforming dreams into life. Wake up now. You are the God you have sought, the source, the creator, the sovereign of your destiny. The universe responds to your awakening with infinite love and grace. Every day is a new life, a sacred canvas awaiting your divine touch. Step boldly into your power. Become who you already are, the awakened creator, the wise God embracing limitless possibility. Your time is now. Your destiny awaits. The realization that you are the God you have been searching for is the dawn of a new era within your Sula resurrection, from the slumber of illusion into the radiant light of truth. This awakening is not a mere idea or fleeting inspiration. It is a profound shift in consciousness that alters the very foundation of your existence. The wise man embraces this shift with reverence, knowing that in recognizing his divinity, he steps into the fullness of his power. Imagine your consciousness as a vast, still lake, reflecting the infinite sky above. When the surface is calm, the reflection is clear, revealing the boundless expanse of possibility. Yet, when disturbed by the winds of fear, doubt, or distraction, the image becomes fragmented and obscured. The wise man learns to still these waters through mindfulness and intention, allowing the pure reflection of his divine nature to shine forth unblemished. Let yourself become better by surrendering to this inner truth. Improvement is not the pursuit of perfection, but the unfolding of your authentic self. The wise man understands that every challenge, every trial, is a sacred opportunity to deepen his awareness and expand his capacity to create. Never tell people what you do. Instead, embody your awakening so fully that your presence becomes a living sermon. Words can deceive or be misunderstood, but the energy of a transformed mind and heart communicates with undeniable clarity. The wise man's life is his message, a beacon guiding others toward their own awakening. You can create anything you want because you are the source of all creation. Imagination is the divine workshop. Belief is the sacred fire that animates it. To live in the end is to dwell in the feeling of your desires fulfilled, aligning your vibration with the reality you seek. This alignment draws your vision forth from the unseen into the tangible world. Be grateful for what you have, for gratitude is the alchemy that transmutes desire into fulfillment. The wise man's heart overflows with thanks, recognizing that every blessing, no matter how small, is a manifestation of divine grace. All knowledge is self-knowledge. The inward journey reveals the layers of conditioning, illusion, and limiting belief that obscure your true nature. The wise man travels this path with courage and compassion, embracing all parts of himself as essential to his wholeness. Your thoughts and emotions are the sacred architects of your reality. Guard them with loving vigilance. The wise man cultivates a mental and emotional landscape rich with empowerment, clarity, and peace. Quiet strength is the hallmark of the awakened soul. It is the steady light that guides through darkness, the calm at the heart of chaos. The wise man embodies this strength, balancing fierce passion with gentle serenity. Failure and success are the sacred teachers on the path of awakening. Neither defines your worth, both refine your character. The wise man learns from failure's lessons and celebrates success's gifts, moving forward with humility and resolve. The company you keep shapes your energetic field. Surround yourself with those who honor your awakening, challenge your growth, and support your vision. Release those who cloud your clarity or diminish your light. The wise man curates relationships that nourish and elevate his journey. Imagination and belief blaze like twin flames within your heart. The wise man tends these fires daily, immersing himself in the vivid experience of his desires realized. This sacred practice manifests dreams into reality, bending the unseen toward form. Wake up now. You are the God you have been seeking, the source, the creator, the sovereign of your destiny. The universe responds to your awakening with boundless love and infinite possibility. The flame of awakening, once ignited, burns with a purity and intensity that reshapes your entire existence. It is a fire that consumes the old narratives of limitation and doubt, leaving behind only the radiant truth of your divine essence. The wise man guards this flame with reverence, knowing that it is the source of all creation and the light that guides him through every shadow. Picture your mind as a sacred temple, vast and serene, where the noise of the world fades into silence. Within this sanctuary, your true self dwells, a being of infinite wisdom love, and power. The wise man enters this temple daily, retreating from the chaos to commune with his inner divinity, drawing strength and clarity from its depths. Let yourself become better by surrendering to this inner wisdom. Improvement is not a struggle against yourself, but a harmonious unfolding of your highest potential. The wise man embraces each challenge as a stepping stone, each moment of discomfort as a sacred invitation to grow. Never tell people what you do. Instead, embody the transformation so profoundly that it speaks for itself. The wise man's life is a living scripture, written not in words but in the language of authenticity, purpose, and grace. You can create anything you want because you are the architect of reality. Imagination is your blueprint, belief, the foundation. When you dwell in the end, feeling the fulfillment of your desires, you align with the creative current of the universe, drawing your dreams into manifestation. Be grateful for what you have, and you will have more. Gratitude is the divine elixir that enriches your soul and expands your capacity to receive. The wise man's heart is a wellspring of thanks, inviting abundance and joy in every form. All knowledge is self-knowledge. The inward journey reveals the layers of conditioning and illusion that veil your true nature. The wise man walks this path with courage and compassion, uncovering the infinite light within. Your thoughts and emotions are the sacred architects of your existence. Guard them with devotion. The wise man curates his inner world with precision, nurturing thoughts and feelings that uplift and empower. Quiet strength is the hallmark of the awakened soul. It is the calm center in the storm, the steady rhythm beneath transformation. The wise man embodies this strength, balancing passion with patience, power with grace. Failure and success are the divine teachers on your path. Neither defines you, both shape you. The wise man learns from failure's lessons and celebrates success's gifts, moving steadily toward mastery. The company you keep influences your awakening. Surround yourself with those who honor your truth and elevate your spirit. Release those who cloud your clarity or diminish your light. The wise man cultivates relationships that nourish and inspire. Imagination and belief burn as twin flames within your heart. The wise man kindles these daily, immersing himself in the vivid reality of his desires fulfilled. This sacred practice transforms dreams into living reality. Wake up now. You are the God you have been seeking, the source, the creator, the sovereign of your destiny. The universe responds to your awakening with boundless love and infinite possibility. The awakening to your own godhood is the greatest revolution you will ever experience, a profound shift from seeking outside yourself to recognizing the infinite power within. It is the moment you stop wandering through shadows and step fully into the radiant light of your true nature. The wise man knows that the universe is not a distant force, but a reflection of his own consciousness, responding faithfully to the frequency he maintains. Picture your mind as a vast sky, where clouds of doubt and fear may gather, but never define the boundless blue beneath. The wise man learns to watch these clouds without attachment, returning again and again to the still, infinite expanse within. It is in this silent space that creation unfolds, where imagination births worlds and belief sustains their form. Let yourself become better by embracing this sacred power. Growth is not a struggle, but a natural unfolding when you align with your highest truth. The wise man welcomes challenges as teachers, recognizing that every obstacle is an opportunity to deepen his mastery and illuminate his path. Never tell people what you do. Instead, embody your awakening with such clarity and grace that your life itself becomes a living testament. The wise man's presence speaks louder than words, a silent symphony of integrity, purpose, and love that resonates deeply with all who encounter it. You can create anything you want because you are the divine source. Imagination is the sacred tool. Belief is the fuel. By dwelling in the end feeling, the reality of your desires, fulfilled, you activate the eternal law that brings vision into manifestation. Be grateful for what you have, and you will have more. Gratitude is the magnetic force that opens the heart and aligns you with abundance. The wise man's soul overflows with thanks, recognizing every blessing as a reflection of divine generosity. All knowledge is self-knowledge. The inward journey reveals the patterns and beliefs that shape your experience. The wise man embraces this exploration with courage and compassion, unlocking the infinite wells of wisdom and power within. Your thoughts and emotions are the architects of your reality. Guard them with care and devotion. The wise man cultivates a sanctuary within where only empowering, uplifting energies dwell. Quiet strength is the hallmark of the awakened soul. It is the calm center in life's storms, the steady pulse beneath transformation. The wise man embodies this strength, balancing passion with patience, intensity with peace. Failure and success are the sacred guides on your path. Neither defines your worth, both refine your character. The wise man learns from failure's lessons and honors success's gifts, moving steadily toward mastery. The company you keep shapes your journey profoundly. Surround yourself with those who uplift, challenge, and inspire. Release those who dim your light or cloud your clarity. The wise man cultivates relationships that nourish and elevate his awakening. Imagination and belief blaze like twin fires within your heart. The wise man tends these flames daily, immersing himself in the vivid experience of his desires realized. This sacred practice bends the unseen toward form, transforming dreams into life. Wake up now. You are the God you have been searching for, the source, the creator, the sovereign of your destiny. The universe answers your awakening with infinite love and boundless possibility. Every day is a new life, sacred canvas, awaiting your masterpiece. Step boldly into your power. Become who you already are, the awakened creator, the wise God. Embracing limitless potential, your moment has come. The path of awakening unfolds, not as a sudden burst, but as a steady, relentless symphony of moments, weaving together into the masterpiece of your true self. The wise man knows this journey is marked by quiet revolutions within, a deepening connection to the wellspring of divinity that flows through every fiber of his being. To awaken is to reclaim your sacred birthright, to stand in the fullness of your power and love. Imagine your soul as a vast, untamed wilderness, rich with hidden treasures and ancient wisdom. The storms of doubt and distraction may rage, but beneath lies a sanctuary of peace and clarity. The wise man ventures fearlessly into this inner wilderness, guided by the light of his own consciousness, discovering in every step a deeper well of strength and insight. Let yourself become better by honoring this sacred process. Growth is not a race, but a sacred unfolding, a dance between effort and surrender. The wise man embraces patience as a virtue and persistence as a sacred duty, knowing that each day is a new opportunity to align more deeply with his highest truth. Never tell people what you do. Instead, embody your awakening so fully that your life radiates undeniable truth. The wise man's presence is a beacon, shining with the light of authenticity and grace, inspiring others without the need for words or explanation. You can create anything you want because you are the divine source of all creation. Imagination is your sacred workshop. Belief is the fire that fuels your craft. Living in the end feeling, the fulfilled reality of your desires, activates the creative forces that bring dreams into form. Be grateful for what you have, and you will have more. Gratitude is the sacred seed from which abundance grows. The wise man's heart overflows with thanks, recognizing every blessing as a manifestation of divine generosity and grace. All knowledge begins with self-knowledge. The inward journey reveals the patterns, beliefs, and illusions that shape your experience. The wise man walks this path with courage and compassion, illuminating his inner landscape and embracing his wholeness. Your thoughts and emotions are the architects of your reality. Guard them with sacred care. The wise man cultivates a mental and emotional garden where only empowering, uplifting energies flourish. Quiet strength is the hallmark of awakening. It is the still center in the whirlwind, the steady pulse beneath transformation. The wise man embodies this strength, balancing passion with peace, intensity with grace. Failure and success are the sacred teachers guiding your evolution. Neither defines your worth, both refine your character. The wise man learns from failure's lessons and honors success's gifts, moving steadily toward mastery. The company you keep profoundly shapes your journey. Surround yourself with those who uplift your spirit, challenge your growth, and honor your vision. Release those who cloud your clarity or diminish your light. The wise man cultivates relationships that nourish and elevate his awakening. Imagination and belief burn like twin flames within your heart. The wise man tends these fires daily, immersing himself in the vivid reality of his desires fulfilled. This sacred practice transforms dreams into living reality. Wake up now. You are the God you have been searching for, the source, the creator, the sovereign of your destiny. The universe responds to your awakening with boundless love and infinite possibility. Every day is a new life, a sacred canvas, awaiting your masterpiece. Step boldly into your power. Become who you already are, the awakened creator, the wise God embracing limitless potential. Your moment is here. Your destiny awaits.